All right there. I wanted to change to my pajamas before I do this reading. Last reading of the day. We're going to do for Taurus. Okay. I'm strongly sensing that a lot of you are thinking about your Taurus person. And we're just going to pull some cards and get some messages, okay? And clear out the deck and see what's going on. We're going to see what's going on with your person, okay? Now, they could be a Taurus, or they could have Taurus in their chart. So let's connect and see what's going on. Today I'm all about the comfort. I'm taking it to the sofa, going PJ style, all that good stuff. This is my last reading of the day. And then that's that. Okay. Hey, everybody. And if you missed it, or if you're interested, I did a Leo reading yesterday. I was channeling galore in that reading, non-stop, barely looking at the cards. I think that's almost like a 45-minute reading, I think. I'm not sure about the time, but I know it was a long reading. And my channeling, ooh, don't want to drop you. My channeling, my energy and channeling is very intense late at the night. And I was just channeling and channeling, going on and on and on and on. God was just talking out of my mouth. So if a person has Leo in their chart, you want to go check out that live stream that I did last night. I think I ended at like 4 a.m. I would have been there for like 2 hours if I wasn't like, okay, Spirit, I'm done. That was like the most interesting YouTube reading I've done on this channel, I think, ever. And I looked at the cards like at the last minute. I was like, oh, I gotta look at the cards. So, in case anybody's interested, go check that out. It's there. I don't know about extendeds. You know, I used to do extendeds, and I haven't been really feeling it lately. But if I feel like it, you know me, I do whatever I want to do. If I feel an extended, I will. But for those of you who are wondering, I have not been doing extendeds lately. I just haven't been feeling like doing it. And I'm taking my time with zodiac readings as well, because I'm doing so many private readings, and I'm doing quickie tarot readings. So whenever I could do a zodiac reading like the one I'm doing now for Taurus, I'll do it. But I'm not one of those readers who has like a schedule. Like I have to feel the spirit to do a reading. Otherwise I'm like, I just don't do it. So then you just make up stuff. And that's just not me. So yeah, thank you for all of your patience, for zodiac readings and stuff. We'll keep going with the zodiac readings, as I move along. So, the priority for me is getting personalized individual healing, whether it's private readings or quickie readings. That's most important to me. Right now, it's priority. Okay. 2 more shuffles and then we begin. Okay, we're about to rock and roll. We're about to rock and roll. I just heard the name Eddie. I just heard the name Eddie. Okay, I think Spirit's gonna get me. Spirit always grabs me just as I'm about to go to bed. Just like last night, I don't know, I just was like, Spirit just grabs me, like I was gonna shut down everything. I was there for like 30 to 45 minutes channeling Leo. I have a feeling like Spirit's gonna be doing this with Taurus, potentially. I'm giving God a 15-minute window because I'm ready to go to bed. I already just changed into my pajamas. You know me, I'm up till 3 or 4 in the morning. You guys get me in the quickie tarot. I'm like, oh, quickie tarot for 1 hour, then it's like 4 hours later. I love it though, but I think it's hilarious. Hopefully this doesn't go on with Taurus tonight. Let's see what's happening. I already changed to my pajamas, people. I already made that bold statement to the universe. I'm ready to go to sleep. Bottom of the deck, 7 of Wands, okay? Defensive. This Taurus, I'm reading all about Taurus. This Taurus is all about, I'm hearing, oh God, I think I start chilling. I'm hearing making their mark. I'm hearing this Taurus is all about making their mark. So this person is like all about being the hottest, looking the hottest, or feeling like the best, whatever, making their mark in the world, okay? That's what I feel like the message connected to this 7 of Wands card is, okay? Spirit, any more messages about Taurus? Let me pull you guys closer because I do not feel like bending over. I'm a little bit lazy today, don't mind me. Spirit, any more messages regarding Taurus? 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 One card fell on the floor. Alrighty. I'm hearing a name, but I can't make it out. It's a woman's name. Two Pentacles in the reverse, a Devil card, the Ace of Swords, a Knight of Swords, the 10 of Pentacles, a Judgment in the reverse, and the 10 of Cups. Bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Okay, this is interesting, what I'm seeing at the bottom of the deck. I feel like I'm super close to you guys. I need my space. I'm doing a Taurus. I need my space. I'm just kidding. When I get tired, I get silly. Let me see. I'm hearing the word animal. I think they're going to be channeling through me like Leo last night. I'm hearing the word animal. 2 Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody making a decision. Devil card. Oh boy. About this devil card. About this devil energy. Not having. I'm hearing feeling entitled. Here they go channeling. I'm hearing feeling entitled. Okay. Ace of Swords is on its side. Feeling entitled that they can come back anytime they want to. Ten of Pentacles, because the Knight of Swords is here, but I'm barely looking at the cards. God is just totally channeling to me, just like the video last night in the Leo. I mean, just like the Leo video last night. I'm hearing feeling entitled. I'm hearing reimbursement. Reimbursement is about returning of whatever it is. Funds, energy, love, reimbursement. So this is so interesting because I'm just noticing the cards right now. 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups are here. I don't, you know me, I'm not really big on numbers and everything. I'm not that type of reader that's like, oh, 10, 9 plus 1 is 10. Oh, it's magical. You guys are going to get married forever. Jupiter's going to hop on a Venus and they're going to make a Mars. That's not me. 10 of 10, 10 here is, I'm pulling out those two numbers because it's like right in front of me. 10 of Pentacles is in the reverse. 10 of Cups is in the upright. But between those two is a Judgment card in the reverse. It's like I'm here. I'm hearing Spirit is caught between a rock and a hard place. So for the first time, God might be like, man, if Taurus can do that to God, geez, who's got the upper hand here? Because it came out like this. No wonder why God's like, Judgment card in the reverse. It's like, we don't know if we want to give this a second chance. Because look, this should have been marriage, but it didn't turn out to be that way. And then it's like, this is marriage. When God's like, what's that? There's that blonde, it came out just like, again, for yesterday for the Leo. Or somebody's reading recently, the same thing. It was like an anime, a blonde anime cartoon character, whatever. And she's like, and that's what I'm seeing again right now. Man, two separate sections here. And this guy, I'm hearing this guy, I'm getting a song. This guy, it's like a rap song or something. This guy, I almost want to do like crunk. I want to be like, this guy. I don't know what the heck. I don't know what that song is. I have no clue. But I'm hearing this guy. And I just want to move. This guy. I don't know. But it's all about in reference to your Taurus person. They just want to rush on in. They feel entitled. So, I mean, oh my God, I'm getting so many messages right now. I'm getting a fruit. I'm getting cologne. It's like shit, they just like threw like a million messages to me at once. I can't interpret all of them at once. There's too many messages. Slow it down, Spirit, please. I'm hearing I can't perform a miracle. And that's what I'm feeling with this set here. This Taurus person does not have clarity and is not confused. This whole reading is a big, I just want to take a big postage stamp that says confusion and just stick it on this reading, because this makes God confused. Oh, okay. Now I'm seeing your Taurus person's like, F it. Then, God's like, okay, you're done. You missed your opportunity. No second chance. Then your Taurus person's like, no, I want it. That's why Spirit's like, and your Taurus person wants to rush in. They don't hold clarity or confusion. They've decided though, but they are attached to the devil. That's why there's so much of this energy, and I want to put a post-it stamp on this saying confusion. That's why it's Not only on that side, but on this side. Because your Taurus person is just like that. It's like, I don't know. Look, if I were to put a comic bubble over Taurus's head about how they feel about their person, it would say, I just fucking need them. I don't know what to do. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I want them, but maybe I don't know. Your Taurus person wants their person, but they are making themselves confused when they know that this should be like this. Simple. That's the reading. Good night. I'm going to bed. I'm just joking. 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 But that is a state. I'm hearing that's the mental state of this Taurus person. Wheel of Fortune. Yes. 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 Good. Wow. Very good. Wow. Now this is crosswatcher advice I'm coming up on here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Don't do that. Don't do that whole reverse psychology on Taurus. Don't do it. You're doing it. Whoever the crosswatcher is, don't do that reverse psychology on your Taurus person. You're only going to push them away after they're attempting twice to come back to you. But it might work. No, it doesn't. I was right. It's not going to work. The whole reverse psychology is not going to work on the Taurus. Because they're going to end up giving up. Hold on. Yep. Because he doesn't feel like he has enough. Or he doesn't feel like he is enough. But he comes back anyway because he's missed you. Crosswatcher, you keep playing games with Taurus. When he wants to energetically or physically come back to you, you're messing it up. Be real with him or her. Look at you crying at night because you're doing this. Nope. I'm hearing shame. I'm hearing shame. You're going to turn your crosswatcher, you're going to turn your Taurus into someone who's cold as ice and feels shame. And who's not going to want to even touch you, I'm hearing. Look at that. But then, hold on. I'm hearing straps up, straps up, straps your boots up, strap your boots up. I think of the army. Somebody who finally gets serious. Good, Taurus. Finally. Just took you 4 rounds. It took you 4 rounds to strap up your boots. You know, buy your bootstraps. I think of the army. Get serious. Taurus then ignites his Aries energy here. No, but don't try, Taurus, you got to talk it out. You can't avoid this whole emotional drama that your crosswatcher needs to get off their chest about how you've been behaving with them, because it's going to turn them into the Empress in the reverse. because this is a soulmate connection with someone who could be a water sign. I'm not going to even go there. I'm taking out all the cards. I mean, I'm still going through these messages. I'm hearing, okay. But then, all of that emotional game playing that the crosswatcher does to Taurus messes things up. You know, not acting like you really want Taurus when he comes around. Instead of saying, yeah, you messed up, you effed up all this time, but I still love you and need you. That should have been said, because this Taurus is coming back 2 or 3 more times. And by the finale, he's trying to avoid your emotional head games. I'm hearing they're saying head space, but it's head games. And by that time, by the finale, the pre-finale, Taurus is like now a monster. And here you are going through, you're an Empress in the reverse, not good, but going through a rebirth. I'm hearing canal, birth canal. So going through a spiritual rebirth. Birth canal has to do with pregnancy and delivery. Going through a rebirth, and then you miss Taurus. And then Taurus is back to square one as a page. And Taurus is back to square one as a narcissist. It's like this whole round and round has turned him back into what he was trying to walk away from by coming towards you. And then he releases you. How long are we? 27 minutes. Okay. Good. Good. Oh. But then Taurus bucks up. He's like, yeah, I did F this up. Comes back around, but wanting to heal this with you at like the finale stage, knowing that Taurus caused a lot of pain. It's just like, this is crazy. The way you two are with each other. He comes back around knowing that the intense pain he's caused you because he's impatient, wants to rush in, has a lot of passion, might be sexually missing you, but whatever, he just loves you. Or she loves you, whatever, Taurus loves you. But this has reduced him back to page status where he's thinking about exploring his options again because of all this crap that you put him through. Or her through, whatever, Taurus through. I'm saying him because I keep seeing the page in here and the king and all these male figures. Because he wants to be Taurus explores their option. Taurus explores their option because they feel alone. They feel alone. They don't feel like they've got enough attention from you. But if you give Taurus the emotional, if you role model emotional vulnerability with Taurus if you role model emotional vulnerability in your connection between you and Taurus, you will win, and this won't have to happen. But someone is holding back or pretending or something of that sort, and it's bringing it back to square one. Taurus is now looking at other options. One, to getting out of the cold. Thinking, look at this. Thinking maybe about another. Turning back to a cheater. Third party. Because he's going to third party because he wants to release his heartbreak. He wants a new beginning, to forget about you. And I'm hearing clear out his head. Doesn't want to think about you. Four of Cups in the reverse. This is the truth, moon revealed. Not manifesting. Back to being on guard. Indecisive about commitment. That was the last card. That was the last card. Crosswatcher. Now, I'm not putting this, I gotta sit back. I'm not putting this all on the crosswatcher. I went through all the cards in the deck. This is for, I'm hearing, oh Lord. This is for both crosswatcher and Taurus. The issue is that crosswatcher, let's start with Taurus. Taurus, if you could just, be a little bit patient, that would be fantastic. But I'm feeling it's a little bit more leaning towards the crosswatcher side. Whereas once Taurus comes in, if, Taurus comes in, be emotionally vulnerable. And I know it's going to be hard because you're pissed off at Taurus and you're resentful at Taurus. I get it. We all get it. But if you want to eliminate this whole round and round thing, you have to display emotional vulnerability. I'll give you an example of, like, if Taurus had come back and I was in your shoes, and I would stick to my boundaries, but also communicate my vulnerability. Like, yeah, you hurt me, but I still love you. I still feel for you. I've missed you a lot. But darn it, you've hurt me a lot too. So you can have your cake and eat it too, as far as communicating how it is you feel. But you have to get both out. You can't just, shove, you hurt me, I don't want to talk to you, ghost them, don't talk to them, silent treatment, pretend like it doesn't really hurt you, passive aggressive. No, you can't. I would not advise just to do that. If you're going to do that, I wouldn't advise to do that at all. I would just advise to be completely authentic as much as you possibly can. Okay. And that's all about communicating in a calm way how you felt, how they've hurt you, and how you feel about them, and what you will accept now. Boundaries. So it will look something like this. Wow, I'm so surprised to hear from you or see you again. I honestly thought that I would never hear from you again. We've had our ups and downs, and I've decided to move on with my life. It doesn't mean that I don't care about you. It doesn't mean that I don't need you. In fact, actually, I've really missed you, and my world has been feeling quite empty without you. But I cannot accept you coming in and out of my life. I haven't tolerated that with anyone, and I'm not starting now. I love you wholeheartedly, and you know that. But we're going to have to talk about this more. I'm going to have to see some proven action on your part about how serious you are about me if I were to let you back in my life. Done. Period. Over. You said it. You talked about how you talked about your emotional hurt. You talked about how you still love and care for them. You talked about what you will or will not accept, and you've talked about potential action, bringing it to discussion. Done. I think I just said that in like less than 30 seconds. That avoids the whole, I'm going to ghost them, I'm upset, I'm not going to talk to them, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. You don't have to. You can be treated as a gentleman or a lady in under 30 seconds and still potentially have what you want. Now, if this Taurus wants you, they will do what's necessary, talking, action, whatever. And you will also bring them closer to you. Why? Because you've opened up your heart without being inauthentic and not real. Okay. Healthy communication exactly is so important. And you don't have to do the whole control, manipulative, and lying thing, it's important not to lie to ourselves about our feelings. It's so important. Let me check on the power. Okay. It's so important not to lie to ourselves about our feelings. Okay. It's like, you don't want to regret an opportunity 10 years from now. You don't want to do that. Okay. I just gave you an example of how you can speak with Taurus in under 30 seconds. Okay. Now, Taurus, if you're listening, it's time to put the guard down. It's time to pull the wool that you put over your eyes away. Okay. If you love this person, stop the nonsense and go on in and discuss how you feel. Share how you feel. What's the worst that could happen? That they say no? Big deal. Who cares? I've tripped over the curb in public in the middle of New York City how many times? You should try that, actually. For someone who fears rejection, try going to a crowded space and just, even if you don't, just pretend, purposely trip and just continue doing that until you don't really give a crap how anybody perceives you. I'm serious, it works. I rarely get embarrassed because I'm a big klutz at the end of the day. Nothing really embarrasses me. I actually laugh at myself. Try it out. If you fear rejection, try out tripping on a sidewalk in the middle of the public. Okay. So, when you divorce embarrassment, it's really hard to be scared of rejection from others. It really is. Now, what was I saying? I just don't want to get, okay. I got to plug in my device. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Hold on. We're going to move tarot to my desk. Hold on. I'm just going to bring my phone. Hold on. Then I'll pull some channel cards and some an angel tarot card in a second. So just to make long story short, it's really important for Taurus to really just try that out. Try really working on your fear of rejection. I see it's pretty evident that your angels see that you really love this person. It's so important to communicate how you feel about someone. I've done it before when I was scared crapless about being rejected. I've done it before. I've gone after a guy. I've said how I felt. Who cares? If you love someone, you will divulge how you feel. And that's what's really important. The love between you. What's really important, I'm going to take a quote from one of my favorite movies, A Bronx Tale. If you've never seen that movie, go see that movie. Long story short, there's a scene in that movie where he's in the car with the guy. I forget what his name is. But anyway, they're in the car. There's a scene about he's getting advice from this guy, the mafia guy. Go see. It's called The Bronx Tale, one of my favorite films. They're both Italian, and he has a date with this black girl, and he cares about how his friends think. And he's asking the older mafia guy what he should do. He goes, I don't want to hear from the guys, and the mafia guy is like, forget about your friends. They're losers. They're buttheads. Forget about them. And he goes, you know what you do? He goes, you do the door test. And he goes, what do you mean the door test? He goes, you do the door test. He goes, I'll give you my car. He had a beautiful Cadillac. It took place in the 1960s in Bronx, New York. He goes, take my car and you take her on the date. He goes, the door test. He goes, what's that? The Mario test? He goes, forget the Mario test. He goes, your friends are losers. Forget Mario and what he says. He goes, you listen to me. You do the door test. He goes, well, what's the door test? He goes, what you do is when you escort her to the car, you let her in the car and you close the door. Then you go around to the back of the car and you peek through the mirror on the side. And if she opens the door, you keep her. He goes, if she doesn't reach over and open up the door for you from the inside. Oh, by the way, he said you lock both doors from the get-go. But he goes, fast forward, he goes, if she reaches over to the door and unlocks it for you so you can get in the car, you keep her. He goes, if she sits there and does not unlock the car door for you as you go around to the other side to get into the driver's side, he goes, dump her. He goes, dump her? He goes, yeah, dump her, kid. He goes, you're only seeing the selfish sides of her, and you've only seen a slice of the cake. He goes, wow. And it makes sense. So my point is, it's all about really, oh my God, what was my point? I was connecting this story to my point. Hold on. Oh my God. Don't tell me I went to the story for nothing. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Yeah. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks, Taurus. Okay. It does not matter what anybody thinks. Oh, that's what I was saying. I've gone after a guy and I've told him how I felt. Now, I was rejected. The guy didn't even respond to me. You want to talk about flat out rejected, but I don't have any regret. At least I know, well, I got how he felt with his silence. I think his silence was worse than him telling me I'm not interested. You know what I mean? But at least I went there. That's what my point was with the movie. So in the movie, the mafia tells the kid, he goes, listen, the only thing that matters in this life is between you and her in the sheets. Nobody else is going to be sleeping with you at nighttime in the bed. Only you and her in the sheets. And that's what my point is. That's the only thing that matters in this life, is having someone at night to cuddle with. I don't care how much money you've got. I don't care if you're living in an LA Hollywood Hills mansion or if you're living in a cardboard box on West 96th Street in Manhattan. The only thing that matters, and you know what? Speaking of that, I've seen homeless couples. There actually is a homeless couple 2 blocks away from me, and they sleep together. I kid you freaking not. They sleep together every night and hold each other in the cold weather. As horrible as it is and horrible as it sounds, that's all that matters. And they're going through the roughest time that I can't even fathom right now. Okay. And that's all that matters. So Taurus, if you have fear about divulging your feelings, let me take you on a little 2-block trip. All right. This couple 2 blocks away, cold, you know how cold it is in the city? Cold as ice, and you could tell he has his arms around her all the time. I pay attention. He has his arms around her all the time to protect her, just in case anybody bothers them. You know what I mean? And they don't have a pot to piss in, and they only care about each other. You know what I mean? And here we are wondering, oh, should I ghost them? Should I, not text them? I'm still mad at them. I can't, what they did to me was wrong. I hate them, da 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 da. Let me take you on a 2-block trip and let me show you people who have a reason to be angry, okay, but are holding each other late at night in 20-something degree weather outside, okay? When you think about me being pissed off at your person or being scared to come towards your person, think of the couple that I just mentioned, please. Please think of the couple that I just mentioned. There are a lot of people who die alone and never have found love. They die alone. 90-year-olds die alone, don't have any teeth, don't have anybody to hold, in a senior citizen home alone. You don't want to go there. All right. You don't want to go there. So Taurus and crosswatcher. I'm not just pinpointing this Taurus, pinpointing on both of you. Okay. We are responsible for accepting what God passes our way. Okay, we are responsible for accepting and embracing what God passes our way. I have had a lot of connections, not a lot, but a good number, okay? And I've been fortunate to have a lot of romance and love in my life. I'm open to new love. In fact, I'm looking for new love because I have a lot to offer right now. And if someone magical came in my life and was, just wonderful, I'm not looking for someone with $1 million or someone who has the hottest car or the coolest name or whatever the hell, you know what I mean? I'm looking for someone who holds me at night and we fall asleep together in front of freaking South Park, which I don't even watch, on the background of, almost dropped you, in the background of the TV, okay? Simple. I'm not looking for anybody fancy. I'm not looking for any games. Simple. And women, it's totally our responsibility to also communicate, not just the men. It's also our responsibility to go after the guy when needed, not just the men. I want to make that crystal clear because we have been taught in society to stand back and let the guy do all the work. We've been taught in society to kind of, well, he messed up. Let him come around. We've been programmed in society to think that way. And where has it gotten us? It's gotten you to watching me at 1 a.m. at the night. All right. So I'm just saying. Anyway, let me pull your channels messages, and then I'm going to pull your angel tarot deck really quick in front of you guys here at this desk. I had to plug in my device here. And then I need my beauty sleep because I got to look good in case my soulmate comes around and God puts him in front of me tomorrow. Hold on. Let's see. All right. Trust me, I've been there, done that. I've been rejected. I've been ignored. I've been ghosted. All of that. Yes, me. Now, hey, it's their loss, but I'm not going to go. I'm not the type to decide for resentment to empower my world. I want to remain open and loving to someone who would be open and loving to me. That's that's the best way to put it. Any channel messages, guys. It's very hurtful. It's so hurtful. I'm with you on that pain. I'm feeling someone's pain. I just heard someone say, but he really hurt me. I get it. Trust me. I spent a year in bed depressed over a guy once. A year. I could barely get back to myself. And I had to really get myself out of it. Okay. And I was like, what? It was like one day I was like, what am I doing? This guy's not even here. And I'm letting him control my life. I just got up out of bed. I'm like, what am I doing? What am I doing? Yeah. I was head over heels in love with this guy. Head over heels. And I thought he was too, from the way he, had acted. And I woke up. I was so just exhausted of feeling exhausted. I put the remote down. I'm not even a TV watcher. I was like, what the hell am I doing? I was like, I'm freaking amazing. What am I doing? And it just was like, I was like, I'll never let that happen again. Ever. I will always let love happen, but I'll never allow love, disappointment to control me in that way. No way. It's so important to care for ourselves as well in the process. And that's one of the ways I'm trying to, explain about caring for yourself. Okay. Yeah, I was crying all the time. I missed him all the time. Just memories, I couldn't sleep without him coming into my dreams. He would come into my dreams, teasing me that he was going to come back. It was horrible. I would get excited inside thinking he was going to come back. Oh my God, it was an absolutely dreadful but hopeful nightmare. I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know what to do. I was like, I can't get over this guy. He's even following me in my dreams. I couldn't even sleep. Will your feelings change if you change the space in your head? Bam. What did I just all say? Let me read that again. Will your feelings change if you change the space in your head? That's exactly what I just said. If you change and are like, what am I doing? Why am I not being authentic with my person? I'm taking it back. I'm rolling the film back. Why am I not being authentic with my person? Why am I holding so much resentment towards my person? Instead of, if they come around and it's, and it's for them to apologize or whatever, but if they come around, I'm going to be open and honest and fair about my feelings because I do love them. And I know that they screwed up, but hey, I still love them. and I don't know what to do. And you know what? That's okay. Count your blessings. Oh my God. God, I told you, it's got me up late at night, my beauty sleep and all. Count your blessings. 2 blocks away, people. 2 blocks away. Count your blessings. For those of you who have a bed to sleep tonight, count your blessing. There's a couple 2 blocks away from me who's sleeping on the freaking New York City concrete. Count your blessings. Let me just say that one more time. Because sometimes we're so consumed with love and us, we actually forget the world around us. There is a couple, a man, I'm sure a broken-hearted, devastated man with a woman, a soft-breasted woman who has probably the capability of having a baby and being pregnant, sleeping on the cold, freezing concrete with dirty linens or blanket on cardboard, maybe to support them for tonight. And we're worried about our person. I just wanted to drop that for a moment. We're worried about our person. This person who won't call us. This person who won't text us. This person who is with somebody else. This person who's driving you crazy. We're worried about our person, but we got that going on. Count your blessings. I don't know. I know Taurus doesn't know. It came out in the reading. I know. We all know Taurus doesn't know. That should have been the first sentence Taurus had come out with when he was born into the world, or she was born. I don't know. I'm teasing, but you know, IDK, guys. And also for crosswatcher too. If you don't know, that's okay. If you don't know that you want them back, that's okay. If you don't know what to do, if you feel helpless because you really do deep down, a conversation between you and yourself, you really do deep down want them back, and it doesn't feel right that you should, that's okay to not know. That's okay to not know what is right. Any more messages, Spirit? Oh my God, 52 minutes. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. What time is it? Oh my gosh, 1:14. Okay. Spirit, any more messages? Any more messages? For those of you who haven't seen the movie, go watch A Bronx Tale. I visit your Facebook sometimes. What did I say? It's okay to miss them. Vice versa. Taurus. It was a hot mess. Drugs, porn, multiple people. Get that out. Get that. Be done with that, Taurus. Be done with that. That card comes out too much in your reading. It's time for a change. It's 2021. You know, it's not for all Tauruses, but for those that have found themselves either sleeping around, talking to multiple people, you know, drugs, porn, alcohol, whatever it is, it's time for a change. Aren't you tired of this? All these cards coming out like that about you? Like I said, it's not for all Tauruses. Don't shoot the messenger. Next card. They think about the butterflies you still give them. This is for the crosswatcher. So Taurus could maybe be thinking about. I think actually it's for both of you, I'm sensing now. I'm hearing forgiveness and forgive. I'm hearing forgiveness and forgive. Any more messages, Spirit? Last deck. Any more messages? I want to celebrate with you. Wow, that's a 3 of Cups. That is the 3 of Cups. And the 3 of Cups was in the reverse in the beginning of the spread next to... There's so many darn cards, I can't even see it from here. But it was next to, I'll try to think. How do I live without you? Oh, God, I'm getting to how do I live without you? I want to know. How do I breathe without you? If you ever go, how do I ever survive? How do I know? How do I live? Please tell me, baby, how do I go on if you ever leave? Baby, you could take away everything. Need you with me. Don't you know that you're everything good in my life? Please, they're channeling the song. Please tell me, how do I breathe without you? I want to know, how do I live without you? If you ever go, how do I ever survive? No, how do I live? Please tell me, baby. Don't try to avoid. I try not to think of you by staying busy. One more channel deck. One more channel deck. I'm hearing April. Oh, I'm getting a smell. I don't know what the scent is. But not the month. I'm getting April as in a woman. Someone's named April. Anyway. Any more messages, Spirit? When you need us, close your eyes and say, I need you. That's sweet. Aries. Oh, I've got one more deck. Hold on. Jeez. Okay, Spirit, any more messages? Any more messages? I'm getting another song. He's a cool-hearted slave. Look into his eyes. Uh-oh, he's been telling lies. He's a lover boy and play. He don't play by rules. Uh-oh. Girl, don't play the fool now. It is up to love. He's been trick-or-treating. He's a lover boy and play now. He don't play by rules. Uh-oh. Girl, don't play the fool now. This is like Paula Abdul. Write them. Ugh. This is all about just being upfront and honest. You effed it all up. What do you want? Don't be that way. Don't be that way. Don't write them that. Don't write them that, guys. Okay. Don't go finger pointing. Nobody wants to stay with mama. Nobody wants to stay with papa. Mamas, when you do wrong and you come home, not all of them, but most of them, when you do wrong and you come home, they're like, you effed up. What happened? They've got, they're at the door ready to tear you apart. Your parents. Don't act like a parent. Don't ever act like a parent towards your partner. Don't ever say, how could you do this? Why did you do that? Don't you know? Don't start things with, how could you? Don't you? Don't ever go criticizing your partner intensely like that. People usually flock to people who are understanding, soft, and empathetic, but have boundaries and self-respect and self-love. Okay? People usually run away from people who act like their parents. Just, especially us women. Men want women who are feminine. I need to do a course. I want to do that. I want to do a course. I want to teach women how to get men in a feminine way, but sustaining and maintaining their masculine power. Your family thinks ill of you. You are better alone. Jeez. That could be for some of you. And hey, it's better to it is better to stay alone than be, family could be your enemies. friends, not just strangers or friends. Families can be our enemy. It's better to stay alone than have, you know, enemies around. Okay. Spirit, any angel advice? Oh, we're coming on 1 hour. This went by so quickly. Any messages of advice? So this Taurus person could be a player. It's not for all. Don't shoot the messenger. Or, you know, reverse roles. But they're telling me also to tell you to go watch that movie, A Bronx Tale. They're confirming it. Go watch that movie, A Bronx Tale. Okay. Not sure why, but actually, was there a Taurus out there who listened to their friends, who gave them ill advice or just weren't good role models? Okay. Then go watch A Bronx Tale. Because that movie's about an Italian guy who falls in love with a black girl in the middle of the 1960s when the Italians and the blacks were like at each other. And that is a really, really, just in general, not for Tauruses or crosswatchers who's had bad friends or role models, just in general, it's a really good movie to role model fighting for love and standing up for what you believe in and being authentic. I think it's a really sweet movie. It's a really sweet movie. So go watch it. And both are beautiful. I mean, she was at Terrell Hicks. I forget her name. She's gorgeous. And the Italian guy, I don't remember his name, but they're both hot. So go watch two hotties, you know, fight for each other, to be with each other. And the mafia guy is famous Chaz Palminteri. I love Chaz Palminteri. He's like one of the like big Italian actors, like, you know, Robert De Niro and Al Pacino. I love him. He's probably like my favorite Italian mafia actor, more than Robert De Niro. But he's like the head role in that film. In case you haven't seen it, go watch it. And if you're a New Yorker and you haven't seen that, shame on you. I'm just joking, but shame on you. What if you haven't seen A Bronx Tale? And if you're from the Bronx, double shame on you, double shame. Oh my gosh. Just when I'm oh my god. Yeah, go watch that movie, guys. Oh my gosh. If you guys have not, go see it. That's a must. I've seen that movie like a million times. I love that film. They're hot. I forget her name. Terrell Hicks and the other guy, the Italian guy. They're like, damn. They should have been together in real life. You've seen it? Yeah, I love that movie. Yep. Any more messages of advice, Spirit? That's like saying you never seen Goodfellas or Scarface. I'm like, what? Oh my God. Yeah, I love that film. I love it. Any New York, any movie any movie that takes place in New York, I'm like, turn it on. And I love mafia films. So if it's like a mafia film, like, you know, even if I could cross over to Jersey. If it's like Sopranos, I'm out for the day. No readings. It's me and the remote and Tony. And what's his face? What's his the nephew? What's Tony's nephew's name? Christopher. They don't say Christopher, they say Christopher. Any Italian mafia movie or New York, Jersey, whatever, I'm in. I'm all in. They don't call him Christopher, they say Christopher. All right, anyway, I get silly when I'm tired. 6 of Cups in the reverse. The World card in the reverse. Everything, wow. High Priestess in the reverse, Queen of Swords in the upright, Full card in the reverse, King of Wands in the reverse. What does this all mean? I have no idea. I'm going to bed. I'm just joking. Taurus. Why are you doing this? That's why. Now, this doesn't go for all Tauruses. But there are some Tauruses out there who want a bitch. What? I can't play with that. That's not my whole energy. You know, I can't do that. You know how we have like those reality shows? We just turn the TV on, even reality shows, turn the TV on. It's now hot to be a bitch. Taurus wants a girl who's a bitch, or a girl, Taurus feminine, both, whatever, if I can't talk. Taurus wants somebody who's going to treat them like crap. And then they get off on that. Oh, that rhymes. And they get off and they come in as a king of wands, wanting some nookie. What the heck? So you want a Cardi B, basically. Or someone who treats you like crap. You know, males too. You know, you want a guy who treats you like crap. Come on. It's like, you know, Taurus is not thinking about this connection. Not thinking, you know, there's a rebirth going on here, end of a cycle, because Taurus is not making any moves. Taurus is not using their head, but then there's a bitch in place, and Taurus is like, I don't, and this bitch is like, yeah, I'm not taking no leap of faith. And then Taurus comes trotting in. Come on. Come on. So that's what this is. Besides Taurus being so scared. So I'm hearing, so Taurus, you're scared of, I think I'm going to cut my hair. Ooh, I think I'm going to cut my hair. The rest of my hair is like underneath my sweater. I always tuck it in. I think I'm going to cut my hair. Sorry, guys. Hey, Alexa, write down, cut your hair. So Taurus wants someone who's a bitch, or someone who plays mind games with them. What the heck? You got me up at 1:30 at night because you want someone to teach you like crap. Come on. That's not good. I mean, what is it? Is it because it gives good sex at the end of the day? It can't, because you guys are distant. I would understand if it was like, you know, a back and forth, like, I hate you, get out of here, you know, whatever. And then you have hot sex on top of the roof. But you guys aren't even together. This doesn't make sense to me. And personally, that whole thing doesn't make me attracted to you. Actually, it makes me like forget your name. You know what I mean? Like, it just does. You know, I'm all about like my man, you know, just coming on in and being like, hey, baby, and, you know, and texting me like, I miss you, you know, or realize I miss you, or, you know, when can I see you? That whole playing the whole game and wanting some Cardi B's and like, you know, whatever B's, or, you know, I just lose interest and I forget your name. And, you know, I'm hoping that you guys sort of mimic that perspective soon, Taurus or crosswatcher, on a serious note, because that, I don't know about you, but I'm too fabulous to deal with that. And you guys have to sort of mimic that perspective. You know, forget that. It's too much. This Taurus person wants someone who will cut their head off and feed it to the dogs. Why do you need to go through all of that? Someone has clear mama or daddy issues. They didn't get enough attention or something, because they are attracted to this type. And the other person is wondering, where's my person? What happened? What did I do wrong? But you didn't do anything. You didn't do anything wrong. They just want, like, you know, a fly girl. Well, not really a fly girl, fly guy. Because a fly girl, guy is not really bitch. You know what I mean? I'm just going to say that. Okay. You don't have. So in other words, Taurus is attracted to drama. Now, I'm saying that not only for the Tauruses that, you know, like the Cardi B's. And I'm not saying anything bad about Cardi B, but, you know, I don't think she's like the ideal person to take home to mama, you know. But what I'm saying is that, you know, there's nothing attractive about drama in a relationship and about the whole tug of war, like, you know, the ghosting and all of that. I mean, we have words like ghosting and love bombing and all that, What happened to the traditional normal words of love? And so we've become so accustomed, I'm closing this out in a minute, by the way. We've become so accustomed to using these words and like it becoming normal behavior in relationships. And we no longer even go on dates. We no longer even talk to each other normally. We no longer even call each other and see how each other's doing or say, hey, you know what? I miss you. And mean it with no bad intention. And so we have so many, half the readings have the word ghosting in it. Ghosting didn't exist 2 years ago. Love bombing didn't exist 3 years ago. But now people have become so accustomed to this treatment of each other and communication of each other that I'm scared to see what's going to happen the next 5 years. Okay. So if you're looking for a relationship, Taurus, crosswatcher, whatever, this is not the type of way to treat each other. You know, this is not going to be someone whom you want to be the mother of your children or the father of your children when you get married. Okay, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Okay, you want someone who's going to treat you right, who doesn't get high off of them, off of you ghosting them or not talking to them. That's too much work for me. That's too much work. I don't have time to be sitting there wondering when you're going to text me. You know, if you ghosted me, just like I said to you guys before, I had reached out to a guy and I told him I miss him, I love him, and he ghosted me. Totally, like, didn't even respond. And I left it like that. I wasn't like, oh, why didn't he call? Is he going to come back? He told me he's not coming back. He told me he's not interested. In his silence. In his silence. You know what I mean? If he was like flat out told me, look, Amma, I'm not interested in you, or, you know, or I don't think it's going to work out or whatever. It's equivalent to his silence. You know, so I'm not going to wait around for that and be like, when is he going to come back? He told me flat out he's not interested. And that's that. And I moved on. And that's what we've got to do. We've got to do that, guys, for your own health, for your own sanity. Okay. Because when people sometimes ghost us, they ghost us because they don't know how to tell us that they're not interested. Kind of like that whole I'm not into you thing. You know, you're wondering what happened to the girl or the guy after the first date. You're like, well, what happened? I mean, things were going so well. And then you don't hear from them, or the marriage that fell apart and you're wondering why they're acting so different. You know, people's actions say a lot more than they sometimes need to. And we need to believe it the first time. Okay, it's like a lady who shows up in red. It's pretty bright. It's right in front of our face. She's not wearing black, blue, yellow, or polka dot. She's wearing red. Like that 1980 song, Lady in Red is dancing with me, cheek to cheek. The funny thing is that Hollywood producers made it to be some sort of romantic, music video, but it's actually a metaphor for this guy dancing with the devil. Bet you didn't know that one. All right, guys. Anyway, I need to go take a shower, a nice hot shower, put on, my PJs, get in my bed, put on some TV, I'm probably going to watch actually a Bronx Tale. Put on some Bronx Tale, turn off the lights, close my curtains, and bring it to tomorrow, a new day. Tomorrow is Monday, right? Oh my God. Tomorrow's Monday. That's right. Tomorrow's Monday. Okay. And then tomorrow being a new day. The overall summary for Taurus, guys, is that I'm hearing one life to live. The soap opera, one life to live. The overall summary is that you only live once. I am 40 years old, people. I've already lived half my life. I'm not, knock on wood. I already lived approximately half of my life. You know what I've learned in this world is that go get whatever the hell you want. I'm serious. Go get whatever the hell you want. I was a type of teenager. I was a type of little girl that did whatever the hell I wanted. I And then my parents, but as I became a woman, my mother was like, I just kind of gave up, and I just kind of learned that you were going to do what you wanted to do. I wasn't a wild child or anything like that. You know, I wasn't rebellious or anything like that, but I just always wanted to be free. And I've always been expressive and authentic and honest about how I felt. And I'm so glad I was that way, because I would have regretted a lot. And this is what I'm trying to say is that, you know, when you reach 40, you start to think about your death, and you think about all the things that you've done, all the past experiences you've had. And you start thinking about your death. You start thinking about, okay, where do you want to die? Who are you going to die? Where are you going to get married? You start thinking about all that stuff. But you start thinking about the regrets and the things that you could have or should have said. And you don't want to come to 40 years old and have regrets. Okay? You don't. Okay? I don't have any regrets so far. Okay? And I just want to reemphasize, ladies, it is not all the man's responsibility to come after us. If you love your guy, if you miss your guy, and you think he's half of a good guy, I mean, he's not out there sleeping with Sally, Betty, you know, Jesse, Raphael. This is like a freaking 1990s talk show. You know, and he's safe. I'm emphasizing that because you're going through COVID. Make sure he's safe. But I'm saying if he's half of a good guy and you're wondering why he hasn't called you, go call him. Please, go call him. Just call him or just text him. Be like, hi, I miss you. It's not it's not all men's responsibility to come after us. It really isn't. It's okay to be vulnerable with a guy. It's okay to go after the guy. Okay. I've done it. And I've had so many beautiful experiences. Okay. Don't cut yourself short. Men too. It's not the woman to go and chase you. Make an effort, buddy. Come around. Say if you're not ready, say, you don't have to hurt her feelings. Just say, I'm not ready. That's it. That's it. Anyway, I need some water. I'm going to bed. I need my beauty sleep. I don't know about you. You guys are about to do whatever, party. But I need my beauty sleep. And I'll see you guys next time. I don't know when I'm going to come on tomorrow, but I'll probably see you guys around tomorrow. And I'll talk to you soon. Thanks so much for watching. This is the longest zodiac reading I've ever done. I hope this is good for the next 2 months for you. Take care, guys. Remember, stay in balance. Zen, as always. Bye.